All right, everyone. We back again with another one. And this time, that old Tyler Perry. You know, it's me as always, Rakeem, and my co-host.
Just sharing.
Now we got Tyler Perry being sued for SA.
216 million, didn't say?
260 million.
260 million. Woo.
Yeah, so let's play a little bit and let's get into
Sued for $260 million over sexual harassment allegations. The complaint filed in Los Angeles accuses Perry of creating a, quote, coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic with actor Derek Dixon. Dixon was in two of Tyler Perry's shows, The Oval and Ruthless. In a statement to NBC News, Perry's team says this appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam, calling the allegations fabricated claims. Let's bring in NBC's Stephen Romo, who's following this. Stephen, what more do we know about the allegations here?
Yeah, Tom, just going through those allegations in this lawsuit seeking $260 million in damages, alleging sexual harassment, assault, retaliation as well. The direct details include inappropriate touching. As you mentioned, Dixon starred in The Oval with Tyler Perry, and we got this statement from inside the complaint. Tyler Perry has been using his power and influence to molest.
Before we start, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and we got this video from NBC News. And now let's play some more of this video.
Abuse and sexually assault impressionable and vulnerable employees and actors who look to him for guidance and mentorship while pursuing their dreams. So you can read from that. Implies there are more people who are alleging this than just Dixon. We have a bit of a timeline here for the relationship that we know, the professional relationship between these two men and the allegations made in this complaint, saying that they met in 2019. The lawsuit alleges that then their relationship moved forward with this professional advancement. And in 2019, Perry offering Dixon a small role in Ruthless. And then in January 2020, that is when Dixon accuses Perry of sexually assaulting him in his home. And then the following month, Dixon alleges that Perry offered him a series regular role in The Oval. Now, we do have a comment from Tyler Perry's attorneys saying that this individual appears to have been setting Tyler Perry up. They say that they are...
Now, let's stop here for a minute. What the news didn't mention, which I found out on my own, did my own research. Now, Tyler Perry invited this guy to his guest house and they was drinking. And Tyler Perry went in there, allegedly start feeling on the man's butt. And the man claimed he froze up.
But then he also said he took his clothes off.
And he dropped his underwear. And when he went down to pick it back up, Tyler Perry told him that just let this happen. But even though nothing happened, allegedly you was gay for a second, didn't change your mind at the last minute
because he wanted to still be in Tyler Perry's movies.
I don't care.
He thought if he let Tyler have his way, then that'll get him in big time in the movies.
I do not care. You're not backdooring me to get in no movies.
But you know, there are a lot of fruity pebbles out there in the entertainment world.
And this is not the first time we heard about rumors of allegedly Tyler Perry being on the rainbow side.
Yeah, he dissed people who don't let him do what he want to do.
And after that, he'll try to blackball you.
Yep.
So this guy is suing him for $260 million. Well, like I said, this is not the first time we heard stories about Tyler Perry. Now, the guy said he was scared of Tyler Perry because Tyler Perry is 6'5".
That don't mean nothing.
I don't care. You
can be 7'5". I don't care. You ain't gonna be doing those things to me.
And there were other reports that Mr. Perry, he took some pictures out in the ocean I guess what's the thing called you riding a jet?
Jet skis.
Yeah, jet skis. He sent a picture to the guy, and the guy said, "Oh, it's a nice picture." And reports have said that Mr. Perry got mad because he didn't mention him in the picture. He didn't mention he was looking good in the picture.
Oh, really?
And then they said another time, Tyler Perry said he asked the dude why you don't like me like that, or you're not showing interest in him.
I mean, yeah, it seems like there's not any real men in the movie industry anymore. They all on the down low. And evidently somebody just screwed him. And I wonder how he went from the streets to being a millionaire. Evidently he done hooked up with somebody, and they hooked him up for favors.
Well, let's play some more.
Are alleging that this is a scam and saying, quote, Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Now, we've also reached out to the attorney for Dixon, and he said that these allegations in the lawsuit stand for themselves. So just the very beginning of this process, but a lot of people are paying attention to this. Tyler Perry, quite successful, quite a bit of fame here, Tom.
Yeah, it will get a lot of attention. Stephen Romo, thank you.
We thank you for.
Now, it seems like all the men, I ain't gonna say all of them, a good handful of them, like to go down to dookie shooting.
95% of them.
Now,
I'm almost at 95%. That might be too high, but in my opinion, at this time, 95% of the men out there in the movie industry, entertainment industries are fruity.
they on the zesty train.
I mean, they do anything. People do anything for a little money and a little fame. They do anything.
No, I don't care how bad you want to be in the movie. I'm not gonna freeze up unless you feel on me, allegedly.
I'm not gonna drop my clothes. I ain't gonna get naked in front of you and drop my drawers. No, I mean, I guess they go out there with big dreams of being stars and rich and living big mansions and driving fancy cars and have money in the bank. I guess that's what they go out there. That's their dream. But they don't realize when they get out there, there's a dark side to the dream too.
Well, Corey Holcomb, he said it best. He lives in California, so he said reason he didn't make it because they wanted to go down his back door, and he turned them down.
Yeah, and when you do that, then they blackball you. You won't never get another picture or another movie. They won't get nothing no more.
That's true. Now, if this is true, what happened to this dude? I hope Tyler Perry get everything he got coming to him financially wise.
I know it's true. Everybody knows the Tyler Perry's on down low. He mess with women too because he got a kid.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's true what he did to that man.
Well, no, we don't know if that's true, but we know he's on the down low. We know he like both men and women. And you know, and nobody gonna tell me that Tyler Perry went from sleeping in his car, penniless, to now he's a millionaire. How did he do that?
That's a good question. I'm not gonna say because I wasn't there.
No, allegedly, he hooked up with somebody.
Man, he got real cozy with somebody.
Yes, he did.
And went down the slippery slope.
Yes, he did, because he wanted that more than he wanted to sleep in his Honda. Well, I don't know if he had Honda or not. He didn't want to sleep in that car no more. So he took somebody up on their offer.
Yeah, and then after the guy stayed in the guest house for the night, he realized he left his car keys in the house, and he sent somebody else on the inside to go get his keys.
That's true. You already had gay tendencies at that time. I went and got myself.
So evidently, it sounds like he was trying to be gay for pay. That's what it sounds like.
No, he wanted to be gay for movies, movie roles.
Well, he wanted the roles, but he still wanted to get paid from the roles too.
Well, yeah, but he wanted to be a star.
I don't care how much you want to be the star.
He wanted his name to be up in lights. He wanted everybody to know his name.
If you gotta compromise
Your
your back
integrity.
door,
Yeah.
your manhood, just to get in a movie, you don't need to be there.
You know, it's just like Terrence Howard. Remember Terrence?
Terrence Howard,
He said, once you do that, you lose yourself.
you lose your man card.
You lose your man card, and you have problems after that. You have to go get help for that, because God didn't design men to be with men. He designed a man and a woman to be together. That's why he gave them different parts. He gave a man a part and a woman a part, and that's why they made that way.
Now, like I said, just what you like to do, that's on you. I'm not here to judge you for it. But be truthful about yourself. That's what I say.
Well, when you were thinking about doing this story, I thought about that time when old Tyler was in the church. Tyler was up praying for T.D. Jakes,
Yeah, TD fakes.
and he put his hand on T.D.'s chest. I bet T.D. thought, oh my goodness, I'm getting the touch of a man in church. Now I'm ready to preach.
Right.
Yeah, that lust went through him like electricity. That's why he fell back. Woo!
Right.
Now I'm ready to preach. A band and touch me in church, and don't nobody think nothing of it.
That is a good way to get around it.
Yeah, that's a good way to get you a fill in.
Yeah, so. Like I
Now,
said,
what was the devil doing in church? Praying for a preacher.
well, they said the devil goes to church.
Yeah, but Tyler Perry, a allegedly bisexual man up there praying in church. Oh, what's that about?
Yeah.
You
And,
think God honored that prayer? No.
and I hope the man gets some money after this, because his career is definitely over in
His
Hollywood.
career is over. He might as well go back to wherever it was he came from, because he ain't gonna never be in another movie again. Because all the directors and producers, they on the download too. They like some backdoor action too. And now they know he ain't giving up nothing. That he ain't gonna get nothing.
Well, I believe we said all we had to say. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you think of this story.
Yeah, it's messed up. That's what I think.
Like I said, once you out somebody in Hollywood, it's over for you.
Yep.
Well, till next time, people, we out.